Hello.
Howdy. Like Marty says, howdy, folks. We're glad everybody's here. It's day 339, and you know what that means, boys and girls. Just 26 days till we hit our 1-year anniversary at RobLynn Live, and hopefully there'll be a party somewhere. No, there won't be a party anymore. It'll just be a year of being on RobLynn Live. This is Sunday, the 23rd day of July, 2023. That's 2023. So 20 and a 2 and a 3. You're listening to RobLynn Live Plus and Ollie.
The Wonder Dog.
True. Let's talk a little about Sunday's events. Today was Sunday. It's already Monday in PNG. And we do have a wonderful panel tonight joining us from Papua New Guinea. And that should be fun.
It's going to be fun.
And inspirational.
That too.
And I'll bet I learned something.
Oh, me too.
All right. That's the way we do it here.
Wonderful.
At 8 a.m., along came, Comfort wasn't on this morning at 8, was she? I think you told me, well, I'm not going to ask you. Comfort normally is on.
No, she wasn't on today. I think she was off.
She took Sunday off. Yeah. Good for her. As did Chris Johnson and the one, the only Mr. Q&A. What's his name? Redfern.
He took the day off, right?
And yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then at 9 a.m. along came our friend Chris Tiozone. He brought along his Sifu, his master Francis, for OES. And it was a wonderful session. I tried to chime in towards the end and I kind of bumbled and mumbled, but we got through it and we learned a few things along the way about clubs and how you can see all the clubs that OnPassive has already set up and how you can set up a video and save it to your own net. Unlimited, if I might add. Unlimited. And then at 12 p.m. along came Marty Papap DeGarmo with his words of inspiration. And at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Miss Rekha and Miss Mamata with their wake-up chat today with Amit Rakhu.
Ooh.
He was on today, which was very inspirational.
Wow.
And then at 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time here in Florida, we had Heroes with Lynn and the OTech Pros. And let's see, that was Collins and Oliver.
Greg said we look purple, and we actually do. I don't know why we look purple.
Okay.
Can we change that? I don't know. The angle of the camera.
I thought I looked red.
Yeah, we look
red hat.
We look kind of reddish today, and I'm not sure why.
One-eyed,
purple, red, Greg.
Purple people eater.
Yeah,
Whatever that was.
I'm sorry about that. It happens. I don't know.
We'll
why
see if we can
happens.
tune in the Q and tune in the view, and maybe change it from purple.
Maybe we put ourselves further behind.
That's a little better. A little better. Okay, here you go. Had I shaved, I wouldn't be purple.
Maybe because you're wearing white. I don't know.
White and red, that kind of clashes. So there you have it. At 4 p.m., did Comfort come at 4? She took the whole day.
The day off, we talked about.
Good for her. I know we talked about it. I'm just checking with you so I don't make a boo-boo. At 8 p.m., yeah, baby. And as expected by now, you folks, you boys and girls all know what comes on at 8. It's not Howdy Doody time. It's not Captain Kangaroo. It's not Romper Room. It's the RobLynn Live Network's presentation of RobLynn Live Plus. And Ollie,
the Wonder Dog,
with the biggest yawn of any Maltese on the planet.
Did you guys see the thumbnail that we used for yesterday's recording? Ollie's mouth is like really large. It's really funny. No, it didn't look like that. But if you look at yesterday's recording on our channel, you'll see what we mean. It's amazing how big his mouth is.
It was a huge yawn. We didn't know his mouth opened that
Yeah,
wide.
we were shocked.
Love you, Ollie boy. And the virtual background contest with Ollie.
The Wonder Dog.
Lynn will ring Grandma Bobby's cowbell, followed by her highlighting of one of your chats, your comments in the chat. And then let the guesses begin. Please wait till Lynn posts the comment as well. Please, and you can guess as many times as you desire. Hello, Pat Mayberry. And there's Jillian and Rajesh and Pat again and Yin Yang and Lori. I try to say hello to most of you. David Otto Casey Zevenbergen is here. I got to see him on an O Connect last night. He was looking pretty good.
And I'm proud of you because you take the time to go in early and say hi to everybody. And I don't see too many shows that would ever do that. So it's really special that you do that.
That's because we're the #1 variety chat hour at 8 p.m. There's not another one at 8, so I guess that's why we're #1. At any rate, we're happy to be here, and we've got 26 more days. 26, that's 26, that's under 30 by 4, till we hit 1 year of consecutive RobLynn Lives. So God willing, and the creek don't rise, since we don't have a creek in our backyard,
No
we
creek.
should be all right. So wait for Lynn. She'll tell you when the guesses may begin. And Joseph Lance is here with some wonderful hashtags. And there's
Nice.
that hashtag digital
Very nice.
tsunami. Please pray for Ash, his lovely wife, and their 2 brilliant young men, the boys known as Chunky, Joseph, and Omar, as well as the tech media / marketing and support staff around the globe for their continued good health and safety. We pray for their safety for sure. And there's Mel. Hello, Melanie. We're glad you're here. Saying hello to RobLynn Live and Ollie the Wonder Dog. Please also send your love, light, and prayers out to all who may be ill or injured for a speedy and complete recovery. Announcement-wise, we have some announcements before we get started with our panel. So far, 2 of the 3 lovely ladies, and we're waiting for Mark as well. Migrate if you haven't. We're not going to go into detail. Sign the NDA if you haven't. Get the free trials for O Connect and O Tracker. Thank you, Miss Linda. Stay engaged through the OES. Check out On Passive's YouTube and watch, like, and share. Not Sonny and share, but share. SHARE.
Don't forget to give us likes and subscribe, right?
Please subscribe to the RobLynn Live YouTube channel. We have 27,000 subscribers, roughly 27,700.
Around that.
Woo, doggies, as they say. And there's Gina Leva, spelled ALLEVA, Aleva. Thank you, Miss Aleva. We're glad you're here. And here's Angela saying hi and welcome to Papua New Guinea panelists. And we say welcome to them as well. And we will introduce them. My hours and physical condition prevents me from being at Hero. Absolutely no biggie.
We understand.
Mr. Bruce, just stay healthy, brother. We need you healthy, man. You got a lot to do, a lot of sharing to do. And it's a lot easier from a regular recliner than it is with your computer, than it is with being in bed. So please stay healthy. There's Angie Lynn,
It's
who
hot.
we know. And she says, it's hot. And hashtag I love RobLynn Live. And there's Mo Khan, our friend from UK. He is a data engineer superstar.
And he said that Bill Musk has a great video about big data.
Great views,
Good
great
to know.
news. We are participating in GUITEX 2023 in Dubai.
The
16
exhibition.
Ooh, doggies, the 16th to the 20th of October. Good stuff, Mo.
Awesome.
Wow. Chances are, I don't know for sure, but I'll bet On Passive's going to be there with our fine robot, Robbie. Remember Robbie the robot?
Yeah.
Yeah, we never heard back from Ash if he was going to use Robbie the robot, but and we can't call him the Mad Hatter because he doesn't wear a hat.
Yeah.
All right. There we go. And now get the free trials for O Connect and O Tracker, if you would please. Stay engaged through the OES, please. Check out On Passive YouTube and watch, like, and share. It's a threesome. Also, check out the corporate website, if you would please. And let's see. Here's Sonoy. Sonoy. Hi, Sonoy, watching you from Papua New Guinea.
Yay, PNG.
Hey, it's our honor, it's our pleasure and a privilege, Sonoy, to work with each and every founder, each and every brand ambassador, each and every global affiliate, and all founding members. You name it, whatever you want to call yourself, we're happy to work with you. And why I was a little bit tardy coming in today, hello, Rajesh. was I was helping a young lady along with Miss Manu and Miller and also Mr. Daniel and Anuradha. 105 likes. Are you kidding me?
Thank you guys. That's pretty fast. That's pretty fast.
Not too shabby, NTS.
That's pretty good, right?
Pretty good.
In just a few minutes.
It's very good.
Let's see if we can get to 200 or maybe even 300 tonight.
Thank you, everybody. We appreciate how you feel about us very much.
Thank
and there's Jillian, who I said hello to, and Casey Zevenbergen, and Toyin is here as usual nightly.
Thank you,
Thank you
Toyin.
for that super
Thank
sticker.
you so
You're very
much.
kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you, ma'am. All right. Play with the 3 free for thee and me. You can't break it. You can't break anything in On Passive. Share, share, share your affiliate link. It's not too early in the game to share that link. That's why you have it.
That's right. And Vivini's happy to be here because she has her countrymen as panelists this morning.
How about that, Vivine? Was that a nice surprise when you woke up this morning?
Lovely.
Yes, indeed, you do.
And
that's how we do it.
And thank you for supporting them by being here.
Thank you, Vivine. Appreciate it. And let's see. Should anyone you know as a founder need help, please offer your assistance. Little or lot, it doesn't matter. Try to help your brothers and sisters, okay? Because we've got an explosion coming. And hello to Delisa. And she says, thank you for the prayers for my daughter Melissa with COVID. She's feeling much better already. Wow.
Good.
Just diagnosed yesterday. The power of prayer works. The prayer warriors at RobLynn Live Plus are on the beat day and night. Guaranteed. And thank you, everybody. And Gina Leva says, hashtag RobLynn Live, hashtag digital tsunami. Ooh, looks like everybody's here. And hashtag thank you, Ash Mafara. Hashtag thank you, Muhammad Kamal. Hashtag thank you, Muhammad William Nazal. All right.
So we got, just so Marcia knows, that we have everybody here. Ursula is here, but her device is not connected. So maybe you can try to help her connect her device. Maybe call her or help her out.
We'll be bringing all 4 of you fine panelists in just a few moments.
Hi, Heriberto.
Heriberto in the house.
Nice to have you
right,
here.
all right. He does the Latino Espanol.
Oh, yes, Latino.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yes,
sweet
very
deal.
nice.
He does a great job with that. And Corsi is here. Thank you, Corsi Jeff.
I know.
And Noel's here. Hello to you. And play with the 3 free for thee and me. As we said, you can't break it. And anyone needs assistance, help them. They need to catch up and be ready, okay? We've got an explosion at our doorsteps. Tonight's topic. I'm glad everyone has asked. Do we have a topic? This is topic number 339er, 339 consecutive topics.
And Marty asked, are we having fun yet? That's a hashtag. And hashtag my second family PNG.
Oh, yes, indeedy. PNG. Look who's here. Pop DeGarmo, the PNG Flash, is here.
He wouldn't miss this panelist.
Absolutely not.
He wouldn't.
Thanks for being here, Marty. And you know you have the link, so hop on board anytime you feel you want to and able to. All right, tonight's topic. And I think we are the first group or chat or webinar to ever do an 8 or a 10-part series with different panelists. How nifty is that? Pretty darn nifty.
Pretty good.
Tonight's topic is part 8 of a 10-part series entitled Recipe for Success. And please go into the ONET and join the recipe clubs. There are a few. And there's, I think I counted 60 food clubs already.
Hi, Peter.
So check it out. If you need help getting into clubs, you know the drill. Give me a ring.
And Peter Haljay's here. He is from where?
Papua New Guinea.
Yes. And where does he live now?
Australia?
In the Philippines.
I wasn't even close.
But I'm glad, Peter, that you're here to support your fellow
Peter
countrymen.
means a lot to Marcia,
Yay.
Rita,
Yeah.
Ursula, and Mark. I know that you're here. You guys got a lot of support here tonight. I might as well take the night off. That's for sure. All right. Tonight's topic, Recipe for Success, Embrace failure as a learning opportunity. Now, where have we heard that before? Like everywhere we've been when we failed, we thought, well, what are we going to do next? And we are proof positive that failure can happen. We've been in the jewelry business. That was a big flopperoo. Then we were in the cheap jewelry business. That was a bigger flopperoo. I think we have remnants scattered throughout the boutique. And then in the boutique, we have enough clothes to probably clothe all the women in St. Petersburg, Florida, with dresses. Not undies or anything else, but we do have plenty of dresses. We are donating them, though, to the homeless lady vets, just so everybody knows.
Yeah, we're not wasting.
Betty's here. Hello. Something tells me Betty's from PNG.
How'd you know?
Hello, RobLynn Live. It's good morning from Papua New Guinea. Congratulations to Mr. Mark and the panelists from PNG. Wow. I told you I could have taken the night off. Okay, and Ollie's got a question of the night. His question of the night: what did you do to pick yourself up after failing, if you ever have? I don't know if any of you have failed in any sort of businesses or at school or sports, but if you have, what did you do to pick yourself up off the ground and get it going again?
Good question.
Thank you. Oh, Tang Manor, the superstar from Philippines living in San Ramon,
California,
He's
USA.
one of the 3 OES Musketeers, if I might add. And thank you for that super sticker, brother. We appreciate you.
And Wanda's keeping track of our likes, and she says
There's no way.
We have 153 likes at 21
I don't
minutes.
believe that for 1 minute.
So that's really good. I think we can shoot for 300. I'm going to shoot high. Let's get it to 300 likes. We can do
300 likes and 271 folks watching. So let's do what we can. Okay, let's send a message out to the world from Papua New Guinea and St. Petersburg, Florida.
We're going to have a fun show with great panelists. I just can't wait to begin.
We just need a few more minutes. Embracing failure always presents a learning opportunity. Okay, we may not think so, but it's true. It's true. You can help right the ship if you feel like the ship is overturned and sinking with a failure, and get things pointed in the right direction towards success. Now, how do you do that? Well, here are some benefits of starting over, doing yourself a restart.
And let's say
Lucy Duba. Hello, everyone.
Lucy is from PNG.
Now, oh, no, not another PNG.
Now living in Australia. So she's here for her countrymen as well. Thank you for being here.
You guys are popular tonight, really ladies and gentlemen.
Wonderful to have you here.
All right. I'm taking the rest of the night off. All right. Embracing any failure helps us to set on the path to success. Just grab yourself, give yourself a hug, and say, it's temporary. I'm going to get this going now. When failure doesn't damage our psyche, which it normally doesn't, innovation becomes possible. You can show that you were an innovator before.
And okay, before you finish that, Engineer Sushanta is explaining GITEX. GTEX is the Global IT Exhibition. It's the biggest technical exhibition, and OnPassive will take part in it. It's a great achievement. Thanks, Ash and Mohammed Nazal. Thank you for that, Engineer Sushanta.
That is huge. Another huge moment in OnPassive land. All right. By thinking of the mistakes we may have made and thinking deeply about them, analyzing what improvements we can make, boom, we're going to be back on track. Our problem solving brings about skills to navigate through tough situations. So remember, you can solve the problem, you can solve the issue. And if you fall, just look up and you can get up. Oh man, who's that? Corsi? Corsi, that's outstanding.
Yep,
brother.
Sure
wow.
Is. Good job.
That needs to be a hat.
Oh.
When we get apples, we're going to get back in the hat business.
All right.
What do you think of that?
Sounds good to me.
All right. Let's see. By embracing failure, our fear of future failure is reduced. It's cut in half. It's cut in third. It's cut in a quarter. Whatever. All
true.
you got to do is embrace what happened, think about how you can make it better, and get after it. Future failure is not an option. And I believe there's a young man. Let's see. Here we go. Olive says, appreciate RobLynn Live for having our PNG men and women. Thanks for being here, Mark, because I felt outnumbered. And I don't want to mess that up, but I think she's saying hello and that maybe she's proud of the panel. Oh, supporting our PNG panelists. Hashtag RobLynn Live, hashtag Digital Tsunami, hashtag Papua New Guinea. Oh, man.
Very nice.
That
Very
is
nice,
good
Olive.
stuff, Olive. Thank you, thank you, thank you. By having a failure, whether it be in business or school, sports, playing a musical instrument, I bombed at playing a musical instrument. I failed at that. I had to go from the trumpet to the drums, and then they put me on a drum pad because I couldn't play the darn drums. So I'm certainly the voice of experience there. Was that Francis Tay I just saw? Oh, Francis Tarla. Hello, Mr. Tarla. That's Auntie Helen's husband.
Yes.
All right, all right. All right. Even schoolwork, we can gain a feeling of empathy and compassion to help others. So pull yourself up by your bootstraps, stand up as we were just told. Hashtag not too shabby, NTS. So through a failure, and let's think about this one for a minute.
I will read that one real quick. If you don't
Francis
mind.
Tay says OES Classroom Papua New Guinea training is every Friday at 8:30 p.m. Papua New Guinea time, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and 6:30 p.m. Singapore time. How about that, Francis? A little addition there.
Oh, yes, trading by Francis Tay.
Sifu, Francis Tay. Info is always in the back office.
And this is weekly, you guys, every week. Put it in your calendar.
And
It's
where
good
else would you
training.
rather go than to get quality, factual, truthful information than Sifu Francis? Thank you, Master Francis, for that.
Mhm.
All right. By the way, there's some steps to turn a failure into a learning opportunity and then into a success. What are those, you might ask? Glad you asked, kids. Let's see. Oh, here's Gene. That we need to read Gene's first. One thing that helped me overcome failure was staying open to new ideas, changes, and possibilities instead of getting lost in self-judgment and despair. I know that feeling. Keep moving and looking forward. All ahead full, as we say in the Navy. All ahead full.
Nice.
We go forward, we don't go backwards. And here's Sharon Koo of sunny Singapore, that was rainy Singapore yesterday, saying hello, hashtag RobLynn, awesome show to get updated on, hashtag on passive. Whew. Hashtag the positive vibes, hashtag the future of internet, hashtag digital tsunami, hashtag Sharon Koo.
Thank you, Sharon.
With hearts and booms. Thank you very much. Take a breath. Think about the thing or things that cause the success not to be a success. Think about it. Take a deep breath and think about it. You'll come up with clear ideas. It's amazing what relaxing, taking a step back from a situation that maybe wasn't so hot, and thinking about what you can do to right that ship.
And what does not kill you makes you stronger. You can only fail if you quit trying to be better.
Henry Horn in the house.
That's nice.
Words of wisdom. That's hashtag Henry, if I ever heard it. And Kevin English says, hello, RobLynn. Congratulations from Papua New Guinea.
Thank you for being here.
Kevin, glad
So
you're here,
nice.
brother. Look
Really
at this,
nice.
man. They attract a lot of folks.
Lots of supporters.
Somebody spread the word. All right, Sharon Koo, thank you for that super sticker. Very kind
Thank
of you.
you. And Engineer Shashanta says, RobLynn Live is my morning energy to start the day. Thanks to Mr. Rob and Lynn for continuing your effort and adding value in our life. Thank you for that.
All right, and I know I'm going a little bit long. Give me a couple more minutes and we'll get this kicked off. We need to do the Ollie contest
Yeah.
too.
Anyway, I'm trying to catch up with the
Well, go ahead and
comments,
catch
so-
up. All right. Well, as we know, no matter who we may be, I don't care who it is here, Ash Mafara, Muhammad Kamal, Muhammad Nazal, Dr. Susan, Dr. Tariq in Egypt. I don't care who any of us are. At some point in our lives, we've had something that didn't go our way and happened to be called a failure. Well, we just have to face it here and there, and we can and will learn that we can do a little better in the future. All we got to do is try a little bit harder. And there's someone else from Papua New Guinea. Is Mike from Papua New Guinea?
I think so. It seems so.
I thought
Yeah,
I
I
saw
think
Mike
so.
before. All right. Good
Yeah.
stuff, Mike. Thanks for being here,
yeah,
brother.
Thank you.
Set realistic, biddy. Got to have a biddy moment. Set realistic expectations so you will minimize, in other words, lessen the chance or possibility of a setback along your journey. Well, you guys are all in the right place where failure is not an option. What do you think of that? Get around people who can and will support you. We talked about that last night.
Wow.
Oh, stop it. Harry, where'd you come up with that number?
202 likes.
202 likes at 8:30 p.m.
Okay, so
Not too
shabby, and so we're gonna shoot for 300. If we get more people coming on,
300 likes,
it's
and I'm buying the
possible.
lemonade tonight. All
Um,
right.
And Karina says, Uncle Joe, love you. Isn't that cute?
Right, all right, Uncle Joe. All right, so there's Karina, there's Uncle Joe. Now, make good, informed decisions. In other words, check things out a little more thoroughly if you didn't the last time. Be more aware of what may lie ahead. And as we say in all the armed forces around the world, crank it up, we go forward, we never reverse. And that's at full throttle. So, as we say every night, and we'll end on this, we are one family, we're one team of professionals. Is that Cecil Weir? I said hello to him in an
Cecil,
Oakenett.
different.
All right.
Yay.
I shot him and I love him.
Love you.
And there's Dow. Hello.
It's Vietnamese language. Pretty cool.
Oh,
Dao
man.
Di Ho.
Are we global or what? That's all I want to say. 216 people here tonight. That's not too
Yay.
shabby.
Very good.
All right. We're one team of a professional tech team, media marketing team, staffs, and support staff. We're one massive movement, as we say nightly, and we're one on passive family. One on passive. One on passive. I say again, we're one on passive. So, real quickly, before we introduce the panelists and get started
Catching up
and
anyway.
catch up, we're going to show the background. Here's Davina. Davina, you've got a new look tonight. I hadn't seen that look before. Very nice. And let's see, there's
Lydia's from PNG.
Wait a
Here
minute.
as well.
Mark, what'd you do? Call everybody you know in PNG and have them come tonight? Good stuff. And
Tessie
you girls?
Too. Tessie from PNG.
Tessie's from PNG?
Wow.
Well, I'm from St. Petersburg, but who cares? They're from PNG. That's what matters here. All right, we're going to slide to the side.
PNG tonight.
Didn't mean to overspeak you there. Let's slide to the side. We'll show the background. Look at those handsome and beautiful
people. Oh, wow.
Yep. And there's Ollie in the background. It looks like he's got some ice, Italian ice, or maybe is that a slushy? What is that?
I don't know. It looks delicious though. What? Oh no, I think it might be a mango.
Mango have multiple colors?
Yeah, I think so. I could be wrong, but it looks like a mango to me.
All right, ring the bell.
210 likes.
That's amazing. Thank you, Wanda.
I didn't quite.
Wow, we're on a roll tonight. Ash, I hope you're watching live. This is going to be a hit show with thousands of replays. I guarantee it.
Thousands
Cecil
of
Weir
views of our recording, right?
Reviews, not reviews.
Views.
VIEWS. Got it. All right, here we go. Here we go. Ring the bell.
I really wanted to catch up.
Don't worry about catching up. We don't have a timer here at RobLynn Live. You know that. Ask Marty. There is no timer and no clock.
I'm just ignoring him so I can catch up.
Hi, Narelle. Hi, Davina.
I am almost
ignoring me.
Hi, Ola Sumbo. How are you?
He was here last night.
I really wanted to start caught up. Hi, Sarananda Das. Hi, Delisa. Hi, Chancho. Hi, Arnold Lakamanga. He is from PNG and he says, Mark, I am here for you. So that's really wonderful. failure is not always our fault. Just that you will succeed, says Wanda Kelsey.
Wanda, right on,
It's
sister.
passion fruit, Lynn, says Patricia.
She knows.
Oh,
Passion
she
fruit.
knows. Patty says, is it eggplant for dinner, right?
On the side
yeah,
there.
Yeah.
See?
Cool. She
See?
noticed that. Oh, Karina says that's a dragon fruit.
Whatever fruit it is, something tells
Hi,
me.
Mariam.
Miriam is in the house.
Hi,
All righty dighty.
Hi, Dane.
Dane is here.
And
One big
Narissa,
family. Narissa's here.
Casey's here. Casey. Sybil. Hi, Sybil. And I almost caught up. Kushroy and Theodore.
Alrighty, and
it is dragon fruit, says Karina. She says to Karina, it is dragon fruit.
That was from Davina.
Yeah, from Davina.
Karina.
Sorry.
Namaskar to you, Baralia.
Okay, I caught up.
All right, we're caught up, and now we're going to ring Grandma Bobby's bell quickly. We're running 20 minutes behind,
and then we will bring in our panel.
All right, we will.
And I'm highlighting.
There's the bell. Now she's going to highlight a comment.
And you can begin your guesses now. We'll see a couple of guesses and we'll go right to the panel.
All right. Panel is ready for us.
Avadaya says, hello, everyone. Good to see PNG on the panel. Casey says, yes, dragon fruit. Hello, Anuradha.
Let's have a guest or two, please, on the background. Hi, Sama.
Yeah. We're waiting for the first guest to show up.
Shima in the house.
You're welcome, Karina, says Davina. David says hi to Casey. And Harry Brushnider says 242 likes at 8:40 a.m. Eastern
time. I might have to start wearing a bow tie every
PM
night.
Eastern time.
8:40
Yeah, that's pretty darn good. The background, according to Alex, looks like Mexico.
Mexico.
Hello, Ollie. Nice traveling. Love you, Ollie, he says.
It's Alex, the first boy.
Frank agrees. He says Mexico.
Looks like Mexico.
And Charmaine says, give it to the PNG panelists. Hip, hip, hooray.
Hip, hip, hooray is right, Charmaine, we appreciate you.
Your next stop is on passive, says Jillian.
Hashtag future of the internet. Joseph Lance says Mexico. And now,
Irena says Mexico.
Irena says Morelia, Mexico. Very old Spanish city.
All right.
All right. Hello to Roy and Casey and Stella, and away we go.
So the contest will be a silent contest, and Davina will use her judgment when to announce the location and announce the winners. So just have fun with the contest as we begin our session with our panelists. From
All right. Away we go. Let's introduce our panelists. First, from Papua New Guinea, Miss Marcia Umpa, who is the moderator or host or hostess, I think, of OES Papua New Guinea, which is that every Friday, right?
Yes.
All right. Next up is Miss Rita. And do I say your name right? Siape? Is that close? Unmute.
Unmute yourself. Practice unmuting. There you go.
All right. Just want to make sure I was at least close. And then there's Ursula Isikel. Ursula doesn't have her device is not connected, but she is working on it.
Okay, it says she will need to connect her mic and camera before she can be added to the screen. So you can go ahead and work on that, Ursula. And next we have.
Oh, thank goodness, another gentleman. Well, at least one gentleman's here tonight. Thanks for being here, Mark from Papua New Guinea.
And we have Mark from PNG saying hi as well.
Wait a minute, they're loading what are they doing here?
This is amazing.
This is like the old times when we had the Saturday night at midnight, Florida time, Papua New Guinea webinar.
It's amazing. I love the support that you're getting today.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff. And here's how we'll start, which we mentioned. Tell us a little bit about each of you and maybe a fun fact about Papua New Guinea. And then we'll come back to each of you and we'll talk a little bit about the topic. So take a couple of minutes and tell us all about yourself, Marcia.
So I'll start.
Yes, Marcia. Tell us a little bit about yourself and maybe a fun fact about Papua New Guinea.
Okay, thank you. I'm so happy to be here with you all. This is my first time doing a live, and yeah, I'm so excited to be here. So good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to every one of you. and I'll just talk. I'll just talk a little bit about myself. Okay, Marcia is my name, and I'm from a province in PNG called Sundown Province, and Sundown Province shares the same border with West Irian. Yeah. So actually, I'm not living in my own home province at the moment, but I'm in another province, Moresby province, and I've been in Moresby for the last, I don't know, 40 plus years. So yeah, I've been working in one of our main hospital. I'm a dental nurse, by profession, and I've been working in our hospital for the last 20 plus years. So yeah, that's the job that I love. I have 4 children. I have 4 children. They're all already grown up. So I joined on Passive back in July of 2021. To be exact, I joined on Passive in July 25th. So it's about 2 years now. I mean, on Passive. So on Passive, I was introduced to on Passive by my mother. My mother introduced on Passive to me. So that's how active active my mother is. So she introduced on Passive to me back in 2021. So this month, July 2022, it's about 2 years now to be in in the company with On Passive, and I'm so happy to be here with you all. Thank you, Rob and Lynn.
Thank you.
For this opportunity. Yeah.
And have you got a fun fact about Papua New Guinea you want to share?
Sure, I do. I mean, PNG, there's a lot to talk about here, PNG, but I will only say one thing, and one thing that really stands out for me here. I just love our flag, PNG flag. So to me, our flag just speaks everything about us, PNG, and yeah, I'm so proud. I'm so proud that I'm from PNG, and PNG is always in my heart. So this morning, I'll just talk about I'll just talk about our flag. Okay. Sorry.
Take your time.
Okay. Our flag of PNG was designed by Susan. She was only about 15 years old when she designed that one, our flag, and she created the design back in 1971. Okay, that flag was created back in 1971 as part of a national competition, to select a new flag, for PNG. So back then PNG was slowly getting in, and Australia was going out. So so they had to come up with something to represent us. So back in 1971, Susan came up with this one. So she designed the flag, and her design was the only one chosen out of how many competitions that went in. So her design was officially adopted as the national flag of PNG in September of 1975, September 16th, 1975.
All
So
right.
that's something
That's
unique about.
Very unique.
About
And, correct me if I'm wrong, Rita, but is that the flag above you there, or is that an umbrella?
That's our
Are you
flag.
outside?
Yes, that's the flag. Yes.
Well, there we go.
What,
You were
you
right,
for having
Marcia.
that.
That is totally unique.
and what is on the flag, Claire?
Okay, I'll just explain. I'll just explain a little bit about the red color and the black and everything on the flag. The red color symbolizes the boldness and spirit of our people here, and the black color represents the rich cultural heritage, heritage of this nation. So that's the red. Red symbolizes the people, and black our rich culture. Okay, that's about the color. And the bird of paradise, as you can see there, the yellow one, that's the bird of paradise. Okay, bird of paradise is positioned at the top center of the flag, and the bird of paradise represents the diverse and unique wildlife we have here. So that's the bird of paradise. Okay, the white stars, as you can see on the black part, this one represents the Southern Cross. Southern Cross, and the Southern Cross is a significant symbol in the Southern Hemisphere and represents the country's geographical location. Yeah, location in the Pacific region. So that's about our flag. Overall, the flag of PNG reflects the nation's cultural richness, beauty, and its place in the Pacific region.
All right.
So yeah, that's
That
one.
is good information. I think it's one of the nicest flags worldwide myself.
Beautiful, and the bird is beautiful.
That's a bird of paradise, is that right,
Like-
ladies?
Bird of paradise,
I
yeah.
can't believe it's an actual bird. It's like a work of art. It's gorgeous. Really.
Well, Rita, tell us something about yourself and maybe a fun fact about your country, please.
Okay. Thank you, RobLynn. Like Marcia said, it is my first time coming on the panel. And, I thank you, RobLynn, for, allowing me to connect into your, channel to, come on and at least I, expose myself. Okay, my name is Rita Delin Siape, founder in On Perceived, from Papua New Guinea. Right now, I'm speaking from Australia, Darwin, Northern Territory. So, good morning, good day, or good evening to the brand ambassadors, founders around the nations of the world who are connecting right now and, listening to us. Yes, I am actually, my job is actually I'm a banker by profession, but right now, I'm in Australia, after my career, and now I'm doing a missionary work in Australia. So I've lived in Darwin for almost 4.5 years. but I'm so thankful that I'm a founder in On Perceive. And, like I would say, I'm so thankful because I'm in that field. And, I would say one very important thing about Papua New Guinea is like, we have a culture of, we call it in our national language as Wantok culture or Wantok system, which I admire myself and I like. And, like in that culture is like we care and love, for everyone in the country, like we don't only, we share our money, we share our love, we share our shelter. We are there for one another. That's one of the unique culture that we have in our country, which I like it. And, giving is one of our culture. And then when I came into, becoming a founder in On Perceive, and by listening to our, CEO, talking about humanity and about giving, it really, going well with what we do in our country. But, the current situation is we can't do as much as we can because of the limited resources and all that. And for me, it's like I am so thankful to Asmo Farah and what God has chosen him to, have that and put it out, and then we all are in it, and then we will be partaking in On Perceive, and then it will go more, more to, what we want to do as me as a Papua New Guinean. I want to serve, I want to give more to my country, people and nation as well. Not really only Papua New Guinea, but like I'm in Australia as well, and that really encourages me, and I'm so thankful that I am a founder, and this blessing is coming soon, and we will be partaking in that, and then to me it will be like it will make me and do more that I have it in my heart to do. Yes, RobLynn. So that is one of the very exciting thing that I am always standing up for. Yes, and I don't know what else I would say. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you're going to be speaking again in just a few minutes.
Okay. Thank
We have a
you.
round robin panel. And now, without further ado, there's Mr. Mark Tinah. Hello, Mr. Mark from Papua New Guinea.
Okay, we gotta unmute you.
Oh,
Okay, you can go ahead now.
Go ahead, Mark.
okay. Am I okay now?
Yes,
Good.
Can
yes.
you hear me? Okay, thank you. Okay. Thank you, Rob and Lynn. It's my first time to be a panel on RobLynn Live show. It's an honor. Without further, thank you very much. My name is Mark Tinah. You can see on my screen, on the screen. I am from Papua New Guinea. The province, from different provinces in Papua New Guinea. Since Papua New Guinea got independence, we have a lot of intermarriages. So I'm one of those generations that from different provinces in Papua New Guinea. So, I mean, in some years down the line, you might not find a pure person from a certain province. So, just like any other country, people coming from different places. You have a mixture if you want to trace your grandparents or ancestors. But I am from Papua New Guinea, and the provinces that I am from, Manus. My father is from Manus and West New Britain, and my mother is from Central Province. Yeah. the province where our nation's capital is, Port Moresby. I working as a scientist, especially to do with mapping science. Sorry, something going on with my power, so just make sure it's okay. Yeah, with mapping science, I work with the Premier Institute, a research institute in Papua New Guinea, agriculture, and it's mainly focused on subsistence agriculture, because in our country there's two types of agriculture. One like a commercial agriculture, but the bulk of the population, I think 80% of the population, rely on subsistence agriculture, growing and raising livestock for their own consumption. So the research institute I'm working for, it's basically focused on subsistence agriculture. That's all. I think the fun fact thing about this country, you will hear this saying, this is when you come, they said Papua New Guinea is the land of the unexpected. So if you come to our country, you expect the unexpected. Anything can happen, you might get shocked.
Papua New Guinea's on the
Yes.
Gorman Nakamoto list, I can tell you right now.
We're going there for
We've got
sure.
friends there, and we're coming
Yeah,
for a visit.
You have a lot of families
We
there.
want to eat everything that's available. So thanks, Mark. We're going to go round robin. I think Ursula is still having some difficulty getting her
Yeah.
device connected.
She can't seem to connect her
Uh,
microphone and camera. Shucks.
Yeah. Marcia, are you able to reach out to Ursula and maybe help her, or Rita, or Mark?
Okay, I'll try help her out. I'll help her out at my end.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
And we've had a surprise guest come in who he one-upped me again. He's got the Papua New Guinea flag in the background, of course. The one and only, one of the biggest supporters. He is the biggest supporter. Excuse me, of PNG, Mr. Marty DeGarma. Hop, hop.
Hello, hello, hello. My second family's here. Whoa. Fantastic.
Almost 300 likes already, Marty.
Oh, yeah, of course. Papua New Guinea is amazing. I've been, I started building a team in Papua New Guinea in 2019 with David Bacall and Nancy, and I believe it's over 10,000 people strong now. But we're all one big family, and I fell in love with Papua New Guinea because the people are so kind and family oriented. It's amazing, and Ash loves them too. I believe Papua New Guinea is going to see a big impact from Unpassive. I really believe that. There's a lot of people for the size of your country. There's a lot of people in Unpassive, so I'm expecting great things to happen in Papua New Guinea. I hope so, because it's like a second family for me. And I heard Papua New Guinea was on tonight, and I had to be here. So, hello everybody, and thank you for coming. Thanks for inviting me, RobLynn.
That's RobLynn
Thank you.
Plus to you.
What happened to Marty?
He's right here. There's Marty right here. Well, all righty.
there
What
you
we'd
go.
like to do with everybody that's here now is talk a little bit about the topic. It just take a couple of minutes, and then we'll take any questions, because there may be some questions out there.
Mhm.
There's been upwards of 260 folks here tonight already, plus all the likes, that may have some questions, and anyone's welcome to put a question in the chat.
It could be a question maybe about the people, about the culture, anything. This is your chance to learn more about the beautiful country of PNG.
All right. Well, let's, if we could, since Marcia is trying to reach out to Ursula, let's go to Rita. Rita, tell us a little bit about how you feel, if you've ever had the misfortune or opportunity to fail and maybe pick yourself up and do something else.
Sorry, can I say something?
Yes,
Ursula
Mark.
wants you to allow her in.
allow her in. Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's what she's.
for, who? For Ursula, right? Okay, so
Yes,
Ursula,
Ursula.
she's not in yet. She has to come in, and then the reason why we can't bring her in is because of the mic and camera. It says need to connect microphone and camera before you can add them to the stream. So she has to change on her end the settings for her camera and microphone. Then we can bring her in.
Enable to turn the mic on and turn on the
Camera.
video,
Yeah.
and she should be good.
Okay. Okay, thank you. I'll let her know. Thank you. Okay.
Click around and kind of guess here and there. She might be able to hit the right button.
All right, so back to you, Rita. Tell us a little bit about if you've ever had the misfortune or disopportunity, whatever you want to call it, of maybe having to start over with something.
Okay, thank you, Rob. Okay, I begin with my topic of, our culture back home in giving and sharing and all that. Okay, to me, I would like to talk more on that is, becoming a founder, and that this opportunity that I've seen, I think you guys would remember some of our Papua New Guinea leaders have been speaking, on the, channel, talking about our life back home, how, our living standard and all that. So for me as a founder, I've seen it, it's a great opportunity that this opportunity will bring. And for me as a founder, I am so thankful, and that's where I'm standing and looking forward to helping my countrymen and my family back home, and even as a country as a whole as well. The way our country is going on, everything is not really to the standard that I'm seeing. In a financial value and all that, things are not running well. Services that we as a Papua New Guinea, as a citizen that we want, is not there. My heart cries out. Now I'm in Australia, I'm seeing a lot of things here. Comparing it back to my country, it brings tears to me. We have all the resources there, but why? We cannot have the vital services and all that. But when I came into On Passive and, all this, about humanity and all that, what we will be receiving, especially in the financial, value and all that, I'm already planning, a lot of the leaders have been sharing, plan and, what you can do and all that. And I'm so grateful and thankful to be a founder, and what I'm going to do for my country in this manner to help them to come up to that standard, to live, a life that will help them, to make them happy and all that. Yeah, so, to me as a person, I'm just so thankful for that as a founder in this movement. And I thank God for our CEO, as Mufara, for what, this thing came through to him, and then it's coming out to us, and we are all in it to see and to help and to bring the standard of, the living up to, experiencing some good things. Yes, thank you, Rob and Lynn. That's all that I can share.
Well,
Thank you.
that's good stuff for sure. And it seems like through all of you from Papua New Guinea tonight, you all have the same mindset. You're all about helping others. You might need help yourself, but you're here to help others, which to me is amazing. And if you think about it, it's the on-passive way of life. That's how most founders, brand ambassadors, global affiliates, and users think, and it's good to see. So did we have any luck, Marcia, or not with Ursula's situation?
I don't see her right
She's gonna log in back again and try.
Okay. Well, let's go over to Mark. Tell us a little bit. Have you ever bumbled, stumbled, and mumbled like I have with a project, a job, or athletics or school? Have you ever had that issue and had to start over?
Thank you. I had my experience back in life. Yes, I had a couple. Things that I did not succeed in life. I do play sport. Sometimes we lose games, and sometimes the coach gets frustrated. Sometimes we don't adhere to instructions to come in. That sport that I play is really tough, so it's very physical, mentally. So from that, I learned some things, and also in general in life. I went through the education, a normal education. So sometimes I do well in school, sometimes I don't. So when I from experience, I see two things. Like one, when you stumble across things or when you fail, um, don't take don't take it as a negative thing. You see it as a something that an opportunity to learn and grow. Like in sports, like when we when we lose, we go and we assess and what went wrong. It's like you retreat and you re-strategize, and also practice. You have to practice. Practice makes perfect. Like don't have the attitude of giving up easily. For me, I give up easily, yeah. But I tend to learn. It's something that you learn, you cultivate, and you grow with it. So some of these things have helped me to be who I am today, and also being part of these teams. When I join on passive, it it changes my mindset of certain things, to look in life. Actually, when I was invited to join by a colleague of mine back in at university, we came out from the same university. So he was in Goroka, and he invited me, and like I thought it was a scam, things like that. And then before in June, when the founders position were about to close, Marcia, Marcia, we went to school together from primary age to I think grade 12. Yeah, and she went to a different university, and I went to a different university. So she sent the invitation. She sent a video about Ash Mufare, and Ash was talking about being in other businesses and was cheated and like. And I felt I was in there too, because I was cheated with one of my very close friend for in PNG. Tinah is 5,000 Tinah. Yeah, we were trying to do a business, and he's a very close friend of mine. When we talk about loyalty and trust, so I tend to learn that there are certain people that it's something that you have to see. So I think 5,000 Kina is about 17,000 US dollars. He took it and ran with it. And I met him yesterday, so I told him, I forgave you. I forgive you. I didn't want to do anything. This is something I learned. If things happen, negative things or bad things, and if you take it in, it will spoil you as a person. Your soul and your spirit. You have to take care of them. Let not the negative things that pollute you as a person. So to me, it's something that I learned, and it gives me peace to move on. When things happen, it gives me peace to see things and move on. So with this, the great company that I am in, the vision that it has, I'm also looking at changing, not, doing things the right way, helping others, and have your plans in place. These are the things that were talked about, So have your plans in place. One thing I learned, Ash was talking about, you have a bigger, the steps, the ladders, you have a bigger step, but you make little steps in between. So within the journey, I learned, like, the bigger steps is, it's like you're standing from one mountain and looking to the other mountain. Those are bigger steps. But the valley, you're gonna walk through the valley. The encounters you're gonna face during your journey. The little failures. So it's like you learn, you fail, you look, you strategize, and then you continue. But don't lose focus of the other side, the bigger ladder. You build little ladders, you continue, and don't lose focus of the bigger ladder. So until you achieve that, and then you continue on. So that's how I see the two things. Is from this is like when you fail, you retreat. Never surrender. Don't give up. You retreat, you re-strategize, and you go. And also practice. Practice makes perfect.
All right.
One cannot fail unless you take the risk. You will not know failure unless you take the risk. When you do it, and then if you fail, you know that you take the risk. You appreciate the risk that you take. That's my take. Thank you.
Well, we've got a few questions. I have more than a few. Are you ladies and gentlemen up for a few questions about Papua New Guinea?
Are you ready? All right. Here's the first one from engineer Shushanta Biswas. He's in Bangladesh, and he's asking, can we know the size of the GDP? I guess that's the gross domestic product, annual growth. And we don't expect you guys to know that offhand, but anybody can go ahead and Google it, because engineer Shushanta would like to know that. Franz Marcelin says, what is the best hotel place to stay in Papua New Guinea?
I know you ladies and gentlemen know that one.
Who wants to take that one? Any of you three is fine.
What's the nicest hotel?
Best hotel to stay.
Marcia, Rita,
Okay. I'm not in Moresby. Moresby is our capital city. Probably, I don't know, Stanley Hotel. Oh, yeah. What's the latest hotel
Marcia,
there now? Okay, sure.
There's some hotels in around the country. If you go to this, we have Papua New Guinea. We have a tourism website. I forgot that link, but if you search, you can find. They provide all the hotels in Papua New Guinea. If Rita knows, I forgot the name of our tourism. Yeah, and
okay, I'm gonna look at it.
Yeah,
we'll look it up.
We have the common hotels I know is Coral Sea Hotels. There's a big hotel in Port Moresby that I know of called Grand Papua Hotel. But to me, I see our country is quite expensive because of the economy. So, but yeah, that's the common hotels you'll find mostly around the country are Coral Sea Hotels. Yeah, yeah.
Well, here's another question from Charmaine, and I was curious of this. How do people move about in Papua New Guinea? Do they have taxi cabs or Uber or trains or ride the bike or buses or scooters? How do people get around there?
And who wants to take that one?
There's no trains here.
No trains.
Who's gonna take it?
Yeah.
Is there there's got to be an airport in Papua New Guinea, in the capital city?
Yes.
Okay.
There's a couple of airports. Cabs, I think, sorry, can I take that question?
Yeah.
Sure, Mark. Okay.
With the cabs, I think in Port Moresby and Lae. Port Moresby is the nation's capital, and Lae. It's only these two towns, cities. They have cabs. There's no trains. Ride the bike. There are few. I don't know which type of bike you are referring to, but there are passenger buses, but they are locals. You go around, but it's good to, when you come, it's good to, you have family here, so if you want to come, I mean, just check Papua New Guinea.
I understood that, Mark, that if people are trying to get to somewhere and there's not always paved roads that people like here travel by boat. They hike through the forests and do whatever they can to get to where they want to go. Can you share about that? The life isn't always that easy there, right? Transportation wise,
Yes.
difficult.
Yes. Okay. I think the best place to check is our tourism guide, and they can. I mean, they can help you. They can help you. But if you know people here, like you know us, you can ask us. You know, we'll take you around. You know, wherever you want to go, we found us there. The best is you know people, so we'll can take you around, show you places. And
Thank you. How about you, Marcia? You want to elaborate a little bit more
about
about travel? How people get around? Walking, hiking,
Marcia, Rita.
boat by
Okay.
boat, for example.
You mean
Okay,
people in Papua New
mainly
Guinea or
Yeah,
visitors?
in
Sorry.
PNG, let's say you have to go to work or you have to go to school. I heard that some of the
Okay.
kids hike for like a couple hours just to get to school,
Yeah.
things like that.
It's different in different places. Like within the town cities, there's access to transport and things like that. And outside in the rural areas, like remote areas, sometimes the school or the clinic facilities are far from, the villages are spread, so they go to a central place where this services there. So they walk for hours. Yeah.
The better days are coming to Papua New Guinea through Unpassive, I'd say. There's going to be some changes made, whether it be the smaller towns and villages or the bigger, the capital cities. It sounds like some good changes will be coming PNG way.
I think things like more paved roads, runways for planes so that planes can actually get to the various locations, things like that. I think Unpassive will help those things become a reality.
How about the foods? If I could hop in here,
Here's
Gina Leva she'd love to know about the traditional foods in PNG, as well as music and dance. Are you a dancing culture or not?
anybody can take that.
That might be a Marcia or Rita question there on the dancing.
okay. I can talk about the food, and maybe Auntie Rita can talk about the music and dance. Okay. Here in PNG, we have all kinds, a variety. Mainly they are organic ones. So there's, I don't know whether we have mainly subsistence farming, which people do in small groups, and then they have to bring it to the market to sell. But otherwise, here in PNG, we have different kinds of food. So I don't know which one exactly do you want me to tell you, but
But almost everything is organic, you say?
everything is organic, mostly. The only thing probably is rice here planted by Trukai. That's one of our main company here, but otherwise mostly it's just organic
All right.
food. Yeah.
All right, and then Rita, tell us a little bit about is dance popular there in terms of the music and dance?
Okay, thank you. In regards to music and dancing, we come from, different provinces. Our provinces, they have their own traditional, dances and, music, which they can use to, provide music, and even the dances. Like, I'm not too sure about the other countries, but in our country, you will see that like when people are new people or big people, entering into, for a meeting something in the other, in that province. People organize dances. They come up with, various dances. Like he came from Manus. Manus is a province. They have a dance in that province. They have their culture of, presenting their dance. And in the highlands, they have the unique culture of, dressing up and then presenting their dances, which is like, that's why, our country is so unique with a lot of, traditional cultures and all that. And so even in Port Moresby, national capital, they have their own. Where I come from, Siape, we have our own, traditional dances. And the stuff that we used to, create music out of, one is like they will carve it out from the tree, and then they beat, the thing to create music. In where Mark comes from, maybe a bamboo that they will, and even in Bougainville, it's one of the province, they use bamboo to create music. Our culture, Papua New Guinea has too many of them, I would say, about the dances and the music and all that. Lynn and Rob, thank you.
Thank you. Well, I wish we could keep going, but there's another webinar coming up, I guess, at 9:40 that we committed to. And if any of you are interested in the link, we'll be happy to send it to you here on the RobLynn Live Network. Once again, it's RobLynn Live Plus. We have no timer and we have no clock. So we appreciate all of you being here. We do need to say thank you, not just to you, but to everyone watching and listening all over the globe. It's a very global community tonight on RobLynn Live. And Ursula, wait a minute. We're adding Ursula to the stream.
Yay!
We're not going anywhere. Lady.
Oh, she made it. Thank you.
Welcome, Ursula. Right?
Yeah, you're in it last.
That's not giving up.
Yay, Ursula. Welcome.
Well, tell us a little something about yourself, Ursula, please.
We'll give her some minutes to make her way here.
This is a little success,
That's right. Never give up.
That's how we do it.
Never
Never give up.
Never give up.
That's right.
Failure is not an option, on
right.
passive.
Very true.
It's certainly not
It's
in
a-
Papua New Guinea.
It's failure is a stepping stone to success,
Okay,
That's
so
what we talked about.
okay,
Yeah.
so now Ursula, the next step is you need to unmute yourself. I cannot unmute you, so you'll need to click the unmute button. I think she's looking for a better connection. I'm guessing she's moving. Some time to move to a better location. And as we wait, Lucy says the best hotels in PNG, especially in Port Moresby, are Stanley Hotel, Gateway Hotel, Airways Hotel, Grand Papua Hotel, 5-star hotel, and La Mana Hotel.
There you go.
All right, we see that Ursula is now unmuted.
Ursula, speak to us. Tell us a little bit about yourself and a fun fact about Papua New Guinea, please.
Oh boy, did she freeze? No, she's
Oh,
there.
it's-
She's there. You want to go ahead and speak? Try and speak. Let's see if we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Ursula, can you hear us okay?
I see she's going in and out because she's moving. So. And Vivine says, great panel. Thank you so much. And Vivine is from PNG, now living in Australia. All right, we hear ya. Go
We hear you. Go ahead.
ahead. Go ahead. We can hear you.
I think she's
Hello.
7. She's saying.
Okay. So is it my turn to say something?
Yes, it
It
is.
is.
Okay. Thank you, RobLynn. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you, Marcia, Mark. I'm privileged to join the team. Anyway, I struggled to get in. Thank you, Francis, for guiding me in. Francis Day, thank you.
Yay, Francis.
I'm Ursula Isikel. I'm a former teacher. I retired into 2020. That's the time when I joined On Passive. And On Passive was introduced to me by late Fred Lawaki. And that's how I got in to On Passive and to know the global family and national family through On Passive. I, for one, being an educationist, I would like to say a bit about the issues that is affecting our education system in Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea is very unique in its culture and its geographical setting. The people are unique, and with our education system, it's a pity that being an educationist, there is no steady curriculum that we use. We have been changing curriculum since the time we started off with, when I was a small girl, we started off with Minenda, then we went on to Pacific, and then there's so many curriculum has been changed within the country. So as an educationist, I feel that our curriculum is not really assessed and evaluate so that the government could come up with a steady curriculum for this nation to use. Anyway, with Papua New Guinea alone, we have 22 provinces, like what the others have stated earlier. Actually, I'm living in Ley, same as Marcia and Mark, leading the team here, a team of 300 plus of founders in Moresby alone. We have 22 provinces. We have the Highlands, the Southern, and the Momase, and the New Guinea Islands. We have 4 regions in the country. So with our education system, there are so many things that is affecting our education system. Like one I've stated earlier is our leaders are not really assessing the output of the curriculum that we use in the country. That's one. And maybe after 10 years or 5 years, the curriculum is changed. So we, as an educationist, I've used so many curriculum up until the current one that they are using. It's the standard-based curriculum, which it doesn't have any supportive materials to support the teachers in order to enhance learning, quality learning. So the problem we have in here now is we have some issues that is affecting our education system. One is the changes of curriculum. That's one. 2 is there are 4 main areas that affect our learning, like the children go to school as 7 years old. They begin from elementary, 2 years in elementary, and then that's elementary is being conducted or based in the community, and then they go into primary schools from grade 3 to 8, and then they pass out to secondary schools. So our system is a bit a system that is it's okay, but we have a lot of issues that is affecting our system. So we have the universal basic education, which is starting from elementary up to grade 8, and then it continues through to grade 11, and then into tertiary institutions. So there are some major issues that is affecting especially our children's learning. First is the poverty is one of them. The other is the peer friends, lack of support, maybe from the parents and all this. So these are major issues that is affecting our curriculum in the country. So, like for example, cities in Moresby alone, where I'm in now, students travel far to access their education. So transport is also one of the issues that is affecting our education system. So at this point of time now, the teachers are having difficulties in teaching effective learning because of lack of materials and facilities. So those are the things that we face in our nation. But otherwise, with OnPassive, I'm overwhelmed because academy is coming to assist. Like as said earlier in one of his webinars, say that's the traditional way of learning. So OnPassive is coming out with something new, and I believe Papua New Guinea will be able to use that to build the human resource of this nation.
Thank you, Ursula. Wow, man, where you been the last hour and a half? Goodness, thank you for being here. We'd like to post the super stickers now and say thank you to these several folks, if we may. Please bear with us. Let's see. Toyin, thank you very much for that super sticker. And Tang Manor, thank you, sir. One of the 3 Asian musketeers. Thank you, sir. Sharon Koo, not a musketeer, but she's from sunny Singapore. Thank you, Sharon, for that super sticker. Francis Tay, Sifu Tay, another one of the Asian musketeers. Thank you, sir.
And again, he has his OES classroom PNG training every Friday at 8:30 p.m. Port Moresby time, 6:30 a.m. EDT, and 6:30 p.m. Singapore time. OES training by Francis Tay, and the link is always posted in the back office.
All righty. Well, everybody have a happy Monday wherever you are. And those of us who are still working on Sunday, we'll try to have a happy Sunday. Panelists, if you'd hang loose just another minute or two afterwards, the executive producer would like to take a picture or two. And this will be shown all over the OnPassive's internet world.
We'll certainly get a few thousand views, give a lot of
yeah.
exposure to PNG and the people and the culture. So it's wonderful stuff.
And we learned a lot tonight, not just about you boy and ladies, or gentlemen and ladies. I was going to say boys and girls, but I don't think so. Ladies and gentlemen. And oh, these chairs are horrible.
And we also want to say thank you to all of you for the 362 likes. That's a tremendous amount of likes we got today.
That, other than a night when we have Ash on board, 362 likes is through the, as Marty says, freaking roof. So Thanks a lot for everybody being here.
And-
And I think it's almost time.
Yes, and we do want to let you know that there's going to be a webinar, an All Connect webinar at 9:40 p.m. What I'll do is I'll post it in my Facebook profile, which is Lynn Mie Nakamoto. So you can grab the link there. It's just a fun webinar. Learn how to use All Connect and get to know one another. And it's happening almost nightly lately. And usually Manu Miller is the one that's kind enough to host these webinars. So if you want to join us again, I'll post it in my Facebook profile, which is my name, Lynn Mie Nakamoto, as well as on Messenger. If you got me on Messenger, feel free to ask me for the link. And that starts in about, 1 minute. Okay, so we'll let you guys go now. Go ahead and panel, stay with us. We'll take a couple of quick photographs.
Good night, Gracie.
Good night, George.
Good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are.